is no longer the cheap state. And you're okay with high insurance costs, you're okay with high HOA fees. So you're thinking about moving to Florida? Don't do it unless you can deal with these things. I'm gonna tell you all the reasons why you might wanna look at other states. But first, my name is Tiffanie Travels. I'm a Caribbean American woman living here in South Florida and traveling the world. So subscribe so you don't miss a video. All right, so the number one, or the first thing that I'm gonna tell you about is, it is 10,000 degrees outside. Right now is October, it's the fall. You would think that there would be some relief from the heat. There is not. You go outside right now, it's like maybe 96 degrees. In the morning time, you get in the car and it is like, it's so hot, humid, sunny, all day long. So if you've been to Florida in like July and June and you're thinking that you can handle that heat, just know that it lasts from like March through maybe the end of October, like full on hot, okay? Even October, Halloween, we go trick-or-treating with our daughter. It is warm. There's no need for any shawl, jacket, nothing. It is just hot. So it's something to really consider when you're thinking about moving here, because maybe people like to be outside during the summer. Maybe you like to go for walks. Maybe you like to be in nature. You like to go to the beach. It's far too hot to go to the beach during the summer. The sand is like acid, like volcanic ash. It is so hot. So just be aware of that when you're thinking about moving. Gone are the days where you can buy a single family home for $150,000. When I moved here to South Florida in 2010, you could get a maybe 2,000, 3-bedroom, even 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage home with 2 levels for around $150,000, $175,000. Today, that's gonna be closer to $500,000. So this is no longer the cheap state, okay? So if you're looking for space and you're looking to maybe move out of the Northeast, sell your home up there and pocket a little bit of money and still purchase something bigger, you might wanna look somewhere else. The other thing that you need to think about is high homeowners insurance. So we've had a lot of hurricanes in the last few years, and there have been insurance companies who have pulled out of the state of Florida. So they no longer insure homes within the state of Florida. So the companies that are left who insure here are charging higher. They're charging more. The companies who are here are paying out more for damages. And companies don't make money when they are paying out money. So then they raise the cost of insurance. So you used to be able to cover a single family home for maybe $2,500, and now it's closer to $5,000 for a single family home for insurance. So it may not seem like that much. I mean, it's double, and it's gonna be over $400 a month in insurance. And that may not seem like that big of a deal depending on where you're moving from. But when you add that into all of the other costs, which are much higher, you have a reason to look at maybe some other states. Hurricanes themselves are a reason to look at some other states. This is a real issue that you need to think about if you're moving to South Florida. Are you okay with having to completely remodel your house? Are you okay with moving somewhere like a long-term stay hotel or an Airbnb for a couple of months because your roof is gone, or because you no longer have access to your home because it was damaged? Are you okay just with the logistics of doing those things? Some people, they can't. They're like, I could never live in a state where this is a possibility. I just don't have the energy, the time, the anything to rebuild after a storm. And it's a real possibility for people who live here. Every single year could be a year where you have to board up your home, evacuate, and pray and hope that nothing happens. If you're looking into the condo market, the HOAs are really high right now because of the crash that happened in Miami, in Surfside, the condo building crashing. There has been changes to the laws in Florida. Condos have to meet certain regulations surrounding their construction, and in order to renovate or in order to improve, they have to assess. A lot of the buildings don't have the money to pay for updates to construction that's necessary to keep the building up to code. And so since the HOA doesn't have the money, they have to require that the owners pay a special assessment. So right now, a lot of condos are undergoing special assessments because the condo buildings need to bring everything up to code, this new code. So they need to reinforce the steel, or they need to look at whatever it is to bring themselves to regulation. So that's one reason for the HOA going up. Another reason is the insurance. So just like with the single family homes, the insurance is going up, the insurance is going up on the condo building as well. And those costs are passed on to the owners. So not only are they paying for construction costs, renovation costs, they're also paying for higher insurance on a condo building. It's not uncommon for a condo to have $1,000 HOA per month. Unless your budget is $500,000 and up, and you're okay with high insurance costs, you're okay with high HOA fees, you're okay with increased property taxes, you're okay with the possibility that a hurricane might come and destroy your property, and you're okay with 10,000 degree weather, that's the only reason you should be looking into South Florida. And if you want to hear more about my experience in South Florida, check out this video on Do I Regret Moving to South Florida as a Black Woman?